in that time wore very high hair, which is not necessarily flattering and it's not very free. So what we did is we researched it, and then I looked for modern equivalents, if you like, things in Vogue or other magazines that so had a very modern twist to it. So it flavoured that way, but it was also had a modern eye. We kept court quite strict. So the Queen looks very much more sort of strictly in period, and the King. And then when we came away from court, we let it sort of be much freer. So we have a nice, hopefully a nice balance between the two.
We have the best costumes.
Yes, which I like.
I mean, other people have got very good costumes.
Although you sort of start getting a bit, oh, is that costume better than... You sort of think you should have the best costume because you're the Queen and the King. Yeah. So if suddenly someone's got more jewellery in their hair and you're thinking... Oh, I am anyway.
Yes, I heard.
Did you hear that?
In some ways, the King is the most sort of period-looking. You see him in big lace collars, elaborate gold outfits and things. These are sort of inspirations for the Queen. So you see, these are these rather formal things that she wears. This is going to be the Queen's cloak that she wears over the outfit that the ladies are making over there. But she's got to charge through the undergrowth in this, so it'll probably be in a bit of a state on top of it.
Might I inquire the name of my saviour?
Bonacieux. Constance Bonacieux.
Constance is very different, sort of slightly prim at the beginning, but then she becomes entangled with D'Artagnan romantically, and so she starts to kind of loosen up and blossom.
She has like a corset and a couple of skirts that she changes. She takes care of herself. She's not scabby, but she's not glitzy glam either.
As you can see, it's quite a busy department. Got lots going on all the time, and we sort of do film a couple of episodes, and then we're immediately on to doing the next couple of episodes. So we basically never really stop, actually.
Bullets, gunpowder, sword,
dagger, this array of weaponry,
Gunshots.
fights.
Musketeers will wear two belts. The lower one is the sword belt, which hooks on like thus, like so. That has a gunpowder thing attached to it, the top belt. So you would pour the gunpowder into the end of the gun, like so, and then you keep your bullets in here. And then this, to reload, obviously you put the bullet in, and then you use this little instrument to pack the whole thing in. If you turn around, you've got another, like a sword, like a dagger thing on the back as well. Obviously the pistol slots into the belt with a little hook on here. And then the sword is in the scabbard there. That's pretty much it.
I'd love a cup of tea. In your own time. First of all, we have a sword. This blade is a metal blade and is for close-up. It's not for fight, just for wearing. There is a special blade, it's a little bit thicker and is from alloy, and he's a little bit lighter, and we can use it for a fight. It means for training, for fighting. Of course, if we are using something special, a special trick like falling from a horse, falling from rocks, or maybe hitting someone to the face or beating someone, we are using the rubber stuff like that. You can see you can beat something and no one can see it in. And there is a wooden blade. It means it's not good for falling into the water, but the others is fine. Yeah. Of course, we are using for actors, maybe like a Porthos. This is Porthos stuff. Yeah, sharp blade, metal one for Porthos. You can see the nice blade for close-ups. And the same replica of these weapons, but more lighter. It is a wooden one, and of course, again, the plastic, rubber dummies. And or if it will be some close-ups, we are using some retractable blades like that. It works like that. It means you can see the blade, and but now I'm missing the rest of the blade. That's why I'm using, of course, on the body. Same with a long sword. Fighting, and you can stop someone like that, and it's enough cheating. It's forbidden to fight with this because there is a mechanism inside, and this is a thin metal And if you will cut from any side, you will bend it and it doesn't work. It's kaput.
This is my pistol. The other musketeers have powder horns. I've got little pouches, which I think are the advanced version where you would just fill it in with powder and then chuck that in there as well. Chuck the ball in and do that movement, which D'Artagnan did so beautifully earlier on.
And of course we are cheating because movie, and we are using the system for the electric system. Yeah, it means inside is some sparkling stuff for battery, and we are just pulling and making the sparks and firing from a barrel. And I am ready for fire again, yeah, like that. And of course for falling and for beating or for, I will use my colleague Aleš, yeah, you can beat him like that and that's it, yeah. And there is a bullet, looks like that. It's from lead, yeah, it's from lead.
This is an arquebus, which is a rifle of the time. This is my strap where I hook the arquebus on so I can have free hands.
And it's for riders because it's a little bit longer. You can shoot it from a longer distance, and then if you want to reload it, just put it like that, and then same, like with a pistol before, and loading, finishing the load, and still you can ride, yeah, and then just aiming and fire. Musket is the longest gun in this period, and because it's a heavy barrel, they are using the support like the fourquette, yeah, like that, and they are using for this and aiming and staying long time, you know, and they just fire again on a pane, filling with a black powder, then just holding like that, aiming, open the pane, and then just making like a, and again like that. Yeah, it's quite slow, of course, but it's a bigger bullet than the front pistol, and they can damage it a lot of stuff. Yeah.